Welcome to Soul Science School, Fatima. We appreciate your work with us. You joined our Right for Wellness group on Zoom. That's an international group psychotherapy. And can you tell us how you found us and what kind of benefits you're getting from this work? And so everybody in the world can hear.
Yeah. So I was looking for therapy online because I was suffering from a long time ago, and I came here to Ontario looking for therapy that speaks English. And I tried so hard, and I found you, and you had a website and Instagram. Then I went to a website, Instagram, and I saw that you do yoga, you do writing, and all of that. And I saw a couple of videos that you have on YouTube. It was very good actually. And when I saw that you do therapy by writing, I felt very passionate about that actually, because I always think that in writing you can express more because your unconscious mind can express more through your hand more than your speak. So I thought that was a good idea that I should try. And when I tried it, it was a great idea actually. The people were kind. They were so kind. Like the group that I went with, they were so kind. We discussed so many beautiful things, and it was like something that made me feel free because I can talk and I can say and express whatever I want, and I felt accepted actually. And the people kept saying the things that you don't normally say or write in normal days. You don't talk about these things, these deep things that happen in the world. But in this therapy, I found out that you can actually talk about these things that no one talk about. You can express it, and you'll be accepted, and you'll be loved and respected. And if you had something, they won't judge you, but they will actually tell you how to go to the right place, and they will guide you and be there for you. So I really, really love that. I felt so free, you know? So everything I wrote, or everything I been through what in these days, months that I experienced with you guys, it was great. It was the best thing ever, actually.
You know, you're coming from Baghdad, and Baghdad is a very, very famous city, and we have so many songs and so many proverbs about Baghdad.
Yeah.
You know, it's a city of love and admiration for us, and we Turkish people feel Baghdad as part of their own country, actually. We don't see Baghdad as a faraway foreign city.
Yeah.
So, so it's very easy to contact with you because we have a similar cultural background.
Yes, it
Uh,
is. But I do believe that not only it's just like I can easily talk to you or any of the group in anything because I can speak your language. Like I can talk in English and that's it. And everything I say, even in my background or anything, I never feel judged, even if we had this different background. Like there's the different, the British lady.
yes,
She's British.
yes.
She's living in France, but she's respecting and understanding everything that I went through. It doesn't feel weird. It doesn't feel like I'm a foreigner or anything like that.
I
It feels like
should,
a family.
yeah, that's
So I
right.
really like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Okay, and we would like you to read us one of your stories that you wrote for Right for Wellness,
Okay.
so everybody else will hear that too.
Okay. So I write this for the topic behind the scene. It's also about addiction. So at 3 a.m., there were small steps. Someone was coming from her bedroom. In the middle of the darkness, there was a little light. It was coming from the kitchen. It was the fridge door. She was there again, trying to eat away her feelings. She couldn't sleep that night, or any other night, for the last 2 years maybe. The next day, she was walking and her knee snapped again. When her mom knew, she kept talking about her weight. What they didn't know how was she was struggling with that, whether with the habit, or her weight, or her needs to eat to remove stress and function as normal as possible. A few months later, she went to smoking and drinking. She had she had that uh, she hated that. She hated that and many fought with her, but she has no other way. It was too hard for her to deal with her brain. In her brain, there were so many memories, so many monsters, and so many darkness.
Thank you. And the other story you wrote?
It's like an article. It was about wasting life. Uh, Many know what wasting life is, with their habits or their thoughts, with their efforts of people pleasing or more. For me, wasting life is what is happening this moment. When I'm trying to write and all I can think about is how should I write it? What if they don't like it? What if it was a joke? What if I had a bad grammar? Do I even know how to write? And many more thoughts. But all I could write that what wasting life really is it the time while waiting for a change, but there was nothing but pain? Is it the time while trying to get out of the bed, but there is no strength? There is nothing but a body filled with heavy rocks and gravity that increased 100%. Is it when you work so hard on a relationship, whether it was a family member, a friend, or more, but ending in losing the person, the memory, and the time? Is it going further on a road or following a goal, but you know it will just end with nothing?
Thank you so much. So we will put your writings in our website,
Okay.
English website, so people who would like to join our Right for Wellness group can read them and have an idea about what we're doing. And if they join us too, then we can make a book all together.
I would love that. That would be a great book.
Fatima, in your story about behind the scenes, you talk about addictions and trying to escape from your anxiety through eating, smoking, drinking alcohol, and these kind of things. And you talk about the monsters in your mind. Who that causes this anxiety? Who are these monsters? Where are they coming from?
I think those monsters come from my childhood. My childhood and like the last job that I had and like maybe the first thing that I tried to do anything, mostly childhood, because well, my family went through a lot, and especially with the war and all of that. Uh, so that happened. um, you can say that my father was in the war, and he wasn't there most of the time. My mom was taking care of me and my three sisters, so she was mostly concentrated on me because I was the youngest. When she brought me to life, all like my sister that is older than me, she was only 3 years old. So she focused on me, and that was very hard for the rest of my sisters because they were just small kids and teenagers.
They felt neglected.
Yeah, they felt neglected a lot. So when they grow up and I grew up, they started to reflect that neglection on me, and my mom felt that she did something bad for them, so she started to neglect me and all of that. So there's a lot of voices, judgment, and bad things about don't do this, don't do that, and all of that. So that makes me feel like I'm in a cage, and I can't breathe, eat, do this. I'll fail. I'll not succeed or go anywhere in life. So this is the monsters in my head. for anything that I want to do. And I always feel like if I only can shut them down by eating or doing anything, I can proceed with my life and go to the place that I want to go.
That's very good. So in yoga, there is some poses,
Mm-hmm.
like dragon pose,
Okay.
dragon posture, and there is a pose for lizards, and some crow pose, and these. I think all these postures
Yeah.
will make you get in touch with the monsters in yourself and tame them, and you will benefit from their energies in a positive way.
That sounds very good. I never tried yoga actually, but I think I'm gonna try to do it.
Great.
I hope I'm gonna start. I will start. I think I saw that you do yoga on your Instagram.
Yes, yes, I'm also taking yoga lessons in
Oh,
my
yeah.
own yoga faculty
Okay.
because I believe that it really brings new horizons and a new level of body consciousness. And as you
Yeah.
increase the movements that you can do with your body, you also expand your vision and awareness. This is a perfect psychotherapy.
It is. It's very beautiful actually.
And about wasted lives, when you wrote your article about wasted lives, what do you think as wasted life? What is wasted life for you? What do you think?
Um, as I wrote, actually, when we took this article, it was in the beginning. So I was so anxious. I was like, I don't know. I was so anxious about the group therapy. I never had therapy before. So uh, when I wrote, I was writing if they didn't accept me and what will happen if they will judge me and all of that. But what I saw from that day till now is all acceptance and love and really respecting my thoughts, even I'm the youngest. And that's okay. They don't mind. They don't see me as the youngest. They don't judge. They just love and respect and hear, and that's just beautiful. That's the perfect thing ever. So I really feel that actually from that article to now, I feel a lot of progress actually. Thanks to you.
Okay. And thank you for coming to me and sharing all these informations with us and keep on working with us.
I will, definitely will. Thank you so much.